to everyone watching the stream. We are here at Plot Court ahead of Gloucestershire seconds, the Southampton Solent, and we're just minutes away from kick-off. I'm your commentator, Caitlin Bennett, and I'm joined with Lucas. Lucas, what are you feeling going into this game?
I feel this will be a good game. Both teams are looking good in the warm-up. Like you said, just minutes away. Both teams getting ready here. Both having their team talks ahead of the game. Plenty to look forward to here.
Yeah, and both teams warmed up really well. There was music, a good atmosphere. They're just in their huddles now with their team talks, getting ready to go into the game. Lots of smiles and laughter. So there's a good atmosphere going into this one. We are streaming for UOG TV production and sports journalism. And the team talks just finishing with hands in the middle of the circle. It's UOG fourths versus Southampton Solent seconds. And the girls are just lining up, seconds away from the first centre pass. And the whistle blows for the start of the game. And straight away, there's a free pass to UOG wing defence. UOG moving forward now in the centre circle. Solent now in possession as they build and move forward. Big call from their wing defence, Amy Lee. Now Solent take a shot and it's in. 1-0 to Solent.
A good start there from Solent. Gloucestershire did start well there. They got a good attack, but was just intercepted there and then went down the pitch and got that goal there, making it 1-0. Another interception, another free pass for Solent here. Gloucester need to be careful not to fall too far behind just early on here. Nice here, it's back in possession with Gloucestershire through the middle of the court. Progressing well through the court here. We've got a good chance coming up. Oh, no, intercepted there. Solent quickly progress up the court. Getting ready for a shot and it's intercepted again. It's been a lively start here, both teams attacking very well initially here with a good tempo so far.
UOG still building going forward and the whistle's blown for footwork. Solent goalkeeper, Lakeisha. Oh, and another whistle blow for a foul. Pass is taken. Sophie Reynolds, crucial in this build-up for Solent. And now in the circle with a shot at goal from Megan Feltham, and she makes it 2-0. UOG really need to be careful now not to slip too far behind. Gloucestershire building now with a big pass that was intercepted by Lakeisha Mayers. Solent building again now. It goes to goal attack, close setter. Oh, and they miss. It's come off the rim. But Sophie Reynolds again crucial in that build-up for Solent.
Gloucester is struggling with the few final passes. They're giving the ball away too easily at the moment. Making it too easy for Solent here. Giving them chances to score points easily. Ball's back here with Gloucester though. They're an attacking third. The ball's passed to the goal attack. Back to the centre, getting ready for a shot. Can they get a goal here? Oh, just off the rim. Unfortunate there, another attempt. And they've reduced the lead by 1. It's back, it's 2-1 now. Back into the centre. Solent start again here. Building play. Playing very well so far. Very few misplaced passes at this point. The team from the South Coast are playing very well. And you can see that their team is maybe a level ahead at the moment. And it's another point for Solent here, as Gloucester go back to the centre to start the game again. Ball's gone out of play. It's back to Solent here, but to start back in their first third. So their wing defence, back to goalkeeper. Pressing down the court, great once again. Getting ready for another attempt at the net. And it's well intercepted there by Gloucester as they progress back down the court into the centre of the court. We're trying to work a chance here. Oh, unfortunate there from the goal attack, George's cut there. Just couldn't keep hold of the ball there.
Yeah, it was Laura Donlin who managed to get a goal back for Gloss, but Solent just looked really sharp going forward and they managed to make it 3-1. Building again here for Solent. They have a lot of time and they're using this space really well. Goal attack again. Chloe Sitter shoots at goal and just about misses. It's back in Solent possession though. And Megan Feltham, goal shoot, manages to make it 4-1 for the visitors here. Centre pass for Solent. Working well in the centre between the wing attack and wing defence. The whistle blows for a foul, back in Solent's possession. Building again, just trying to force that ball into the circle, which they managed to do so. Megan Felton just about misses and Gloss are back in possession, building, trying to get the ball back up the other end of the court.
We've just passed 5 minutes through this first quarter. Solent have been really dominant so far, although Gloss have just pulled one back to make it 4-2. But yes, Solent have been really dominant here. They've passed the ball well, they've shown their class. The ball has been switched sides, Gloss have got it back. No, they haven't. It's Solent's ball. Looking, as Caitlin said, they're really working the space well, and the class is showing from them. They're a really well-oiled team. And Gloss win it back here, progressing well. Fortunately, the ball goes out of the side of the court. It's another chance for Gloucester to get a point here. And they have got it. It's back to 4-3. We were just over the halfway stage in this first quarter. With both teams playing well, Solent seeming the better of the two.
3-4 now as the gap closes. Oh, and as I say that, 5-3 to Solent. Millie De Silva, Solent's wing attack, really looking sharp. Not giving Abby Cook, Gloucester's wing defence, any space. Solent building again now. They're just taking their time, they look calm. Gloucestershire trying their best to defend, but Solent just charging through. And the whistle blows for a free pass. And Lottie Clemens does really well there to knock the ball out and intercept. Solent still in charge and still very much looking dominant up the opposite end of the court. Big shot as it just bounces off the rim of the net. Another good interception by Gloucestershire. They've been forced to defend really hard here. It's knocked out of their hands. And back, another great interception there. Solent pressing forward, and they manage to get into the circle as Megan Feltham reaches up and shoots to make it 6-3 to Solent.
Solent here really making use of their quick play. The passes have been brilliant so far. They managed to interchange with different positions. They managed to move well through the court, which particularly Gloucester have struggled with at times, giving the ball away cheaply. But another chance here for Solent as they pass the ball to their... Oh, intercepted by Gloucestershire. Unfortunately, they can't keep hold of the ball. It's back to the goal shoot for Solent. Back to the goal attack. To centre. It's the goal shoot who will now try and get another point for Solent. And they've done it again. It's 7-3 now, pulling away now towards the end of this half.
Solent just looking like they have the edge here. 7-3 now as they open the score margin back up again. Gloucestershire here. Free pass to Gloucestershire as they are in the circle. Laura Donlin shoots and manages to make it 7-4. Home side really looking to close the gap here. They have another advantage here, pass from the centre that just goes out. It's going to be a Solent ball. Gloucestershire just look like they're slightly struggling with the pace and the marking, but looking better here now. Again, a free pass to Gloucestershire as they take an advantage, moving up the field. Just off the rim for Laura Donlin. Tries again, and just off the rim again, so unfortunate. Another free pass to Gloucestershire as they do all they can to work the ball close to the net. Just goes out once more.
Another attempt here for Gloucester as they go for a point. They've got one back. It's now 7-5 with only 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes left of this quarter. Ball's back with Gloucester in the centre of the court to their wing defence. Wing attack, sorry. To the goal shoot. Another attempt here for Gloucester, pull one, another one back. They've got it back to 7-6 now. Really looking to pull level towards the end of this half. They have looked good at spells of this game. They just have struggled to keep up with the tempo consistently with Solent. But it's been a well fought out quarter here, with both teams attacking well. A really high tempo in this game so far. Solent look to have prepared well ahead of their 2-hour trip here to Gloucestershire this afternoon. As Gloucestershire again get the ball out of play. Ball's back in play with Solent here as they try to work another chance. Ball bounces in the final third for them as they try to work more space. It's with their wing attack. But the ball is given a free throw for the wing attack as they try to work another chance at the hoop. Can they make? Yep, and it's now 8-6. They've regained a 2-point lead. Back in the centre with Gloucester as they try to quickly progress and mark through over the marking of Solent, which they have done particularly well today. They've managed to reduce the space given to Gloucestershire and have forced mistakes out of them, just like there. But the ball's turned over to Solent as they've... Oh, it's turned back over to Gloucester as they come back down through the middle third and into their attacking third. As they're given a free pass here. It's given to the goal attack who looks to at the hoop, and it's the pulled one back. 2 minutes left of this half.
As Lucas said, 2 minutes left of this half, and Gloucestershire really looking like a much improved team within a matter of minutes. They really seem to have now sussed their opponents out and they're really working to their strengths now. 7-8 still here to the visitors. Just over a minute left, and both teams really fighting now for this final minute of the first quarter. Gloucestershire building, working forward, and is just intercepted by Solent. Goal defence, Sophie Edwards. Back in Gloucester's possession as Abby Cook throws to goal attack Georgia Cutler. Abby Cook, who looked really good here last time. I was here watching. Just a free pass to Gloucestershire as they try and work the ball into the circle. Another interception. And the whistle's been blown up for footwork on Millie De Silva. Gloucestershire taking their free pass quickly and building again. Another free pass to Gloucestershire. It's goal shoot Laura Donlin. Takes. Lakeisha Mayers now, Solent goalkeeper, passes to centre Sophie Reynolds as they now build back up the court and look to extend their lead even more just before they finish this quarter. Oh, and it's just off the rim with a matter of seconds left to go in this quarter. Gloss now building, looking to keep the margin down to just one and possibly nick one more just before the quarter ends if they can. Oh, and they just about miss. Still 7-8 here. And the klaxon sounds to end the first quarter. Gloucestershire 7, Solent 8.
Well contested first half there. Both teams really going for it. Come out of the blocks really well. Both contested for every ball. Gloucester have been unfortunate in many cases where they've given the ball away very easily. Good scenes here as we see happy birthday chants from one of the sports people that have come here to watch the game here today. But this teams have gone back to their benches. They're getting their team talks from their coaches and captains, and they're getting ready for that second half. Just earlier I saw a couple of warm-ups happening to the left of me. There will be changes at this half-time, we were informed, but yet to see who's coming on.
And as you can hear, there's a great atmosphere at Plot Court in support of all the girls playing here this afternoon. As Lucas said, there will be changes just before the second quarter. We're yet to know who they will be. Still smiley faces though from the Gloucestershire side. Only one goal in it, so it's very tight. Gloucestershire initially with a slow start, but really began to pull back and really challenge their opposition. Seconds here before we restart play for the second quarter. Coach is talking through tactics for that. It's 3-3.
Girls re-entering the court here, ready for that second quarter. Put all their hands in the middle. They've of course switched sides, so Gloss will be shooting to the right now.
Very supportive crowd here at Plot Court today. Lots of support to the right of me and Lucas here on commentary. Solent in possession to start this second quarter. Solent now building, going forward. 2-goal attack. Shoots and manages to get a goal. 9-7 to the visitors now. Within the first minute of the quarter. And the whistle's blown for a free pass to Solent. Goes to Millie. Centre Sophie Reynolds now in a wing attack role instead of Millie De Silva. Another free pass to Solent. Millie De Silva now in a centre role. And it's another one for Solent. 10-7 for the visiting side.
Solent back here with the ball in the centre of the court, progressing well. They've extended their lead this half. They played much better than Gloss have. All the chances falling for them at the moment. It's a free shot for them here. Ball's turned over and it's back with Gloss here as they look to reduce the lead. Ball out to the wing defence there. Ball back into the final third, but they've lost the ball. Unfortunately, it's been turned over. It's back with Solent, who progressed down the court. Just hearing rumours there that Solent are top of the Bucks League here, so it will be a tough test for Gloucestershire. I have to say they have shown their class. Their Gloss seem that little bit less fitness-wise and struggling to compete. Balls with Gloss in the centre of the court. They're progressing to their attacking third. They've got a shot here to reduce, and they've got it in. Gloss now have 8 points with 12 minutes left of this quarter. Footwork there, given back to Solent as they look to get another point on board. This has had a slightly slower tempo. Maybe that's the fitness coming to play here. But Gloss has progressed well down the court. They just scored just off the rim for Gloss there. This attempt, and it's again off the rim. It's back with Solent as they look to attack once again. It's unfairly intercepted by Gloss there, so still with Solent with their goal attack now. Intercepted well there by Gloucestershire, back into the centre. Through to Georgia, the goal attack, who will look to have another attempt at the hoop. Can they get a point back? It's off the rim. Another attempt will... It's off the rim again. It's unfortunate there for Gloucester, missing the chances that they've been given here by Solent.
Gloucestershire centre Beth Hoyland really being the difference here. Really trying to build and encourage her team and their ruthlessness. little bit of a tussle there in the middle between Solent wing defence and Ali BG, Gloucestershire wing attack. It was a toss-up and Solent win. The ball just rolls out of the court. Wing defence Amy Lee takes the free pass for Solent as they're building again. Millie De Silva with a great pass over to Solent's goal attack. And there it is, another one for Solent, now 11-8 to the visitors.
Five and a half minutes gone of this second quarter so far. As Gloucester try and attempt at the hoop, unfortunately just comes off the rim. They'll have another attempt here as they try to work the ball into free space for the shot. Gloucester have 9 points there. They just managed to get another point on board. Solent progressing well. Back with their goal attack. Works it to the centre. But well intercepted there by Amber. Back with Solent here as they try to get into their final third. It's with Chloe, who attempts and gets another point for Solent here. It's 12-9 now for them. Gloucester start again quickly. Oh, it's fumbled there by their goal sheet. And the ball's out of play, given back to Solent here. Then Gloucester really need to cut up the mistakes if they're to win this game. Into the final third with Solent. Given to their goal attack. Chloe once again, who goes for the net, and she's got it in. It's 13-9 now. They're pulling away here, Solent.
The margin quickly went from 1 goal to 4. The Solent really pushing up the pitch, just have an edge over the home side. Gloucestershire doing what they can to defend, and it's a free throw to Solent, who get it in again. 5-goal lead, 9-14. Gloucestershire trying desperately to build. Great pass from Beth Hoyland that was just missed and goes out. Lakeisha Mayers takes the free pass. Solent just looking to get out of this defensive third. Just a free pass for Gloucestershire. Ali BG to take. Finds Beth Hoyland. Georgia Cutler shoots with a very clean shot to minimise the margin to 10-14.
Ball is back with the centre for Solent as they look to build another attack. They've really dominated this half and shown their class and shown why they are top of the league at the moment. It's with their wing attack. But it's fumbled away. Gloss here have it in the centre of the court, giving it to their centre here. Goal. Trying to work space to have an attempt at the hoop. But Solent are doing really well to close off. But they've got a chance here to get one back. And it's come off the rim again, unfortunately for Gloucester. They really are struggling to get that point back. They do have 10 points, although with just a few more minutes left of this quarter. 5 minutes to be exact. Given back to Solent, who will look to begin play again in their defensive third. Let's go to their wing attack. Managing to move the ball quickly, but with precision as well. Back to their centre on the edge of the circle. It's worked into the circle for their goal shoot. Who nets another point for there at Solent here. Another 5-point lead given here to Solent.
Yeah, the gap now 5 as Solent lead 15-10. Gloucestershire showing some lovely glimpses of attacking play going forward, but Solent just have the edge here. Solent working the ball forward. It's a free pass to wing attack as Abby Cook is forced to stand next to Sophie Reynolds. Goal shoot, Megan Felton with the ball again now, looks to shoot. And it's a lovely clean shot, 16-10. The gap is now widening. Solent look to press forward here again, really finding their feet. In what was a close quarter in the beginning. And Gloucester going back up the other end. 11-16 now.
The changes that were made at half-time haven't really worked for Gloss here. They've really not performed well in this second quarter. So they've really asserted a dominance on this game. But Gloss are still in it. There's only 5 points. They can work that back just like Solent have in this half, or quarter, sorry. As we see the subs that are warming up just to the left, but going back to the benches. Probably getting ready for that half-time team talk. That'll be important there for Gloucestershire to really get the girls back in here. But it's worked up into the attacking quarter for Gloss. Given a 3 throw here for contact. And it's off the rim again for Gloucestershire. They've really been unfortunate with their shot, but they really do need to be better if they want to win this game. Solent really using the whole court really well in this quarter. Working space in the middle for their goal shoot and goal attack. They are once again in the attacking third. It's given to their goal attack, Chloe, who gets for another attempt. She's been on point today, but unfortunately she misses that one. It's just off the rim there. She has another attempt here. And it's another point for Solent. She makes it 17 for Solent here. This is given back to their centre in the middle of the court.
The last time I watched this Gloucestershire side, they looked like they needed to be a bit more clinical in their shooting and their finishing, and that seems to be the issue again here today. Really unfortunate. Beth Hoyland with yet again another great ball. Gloucestershire looking to build, but a free pass for Lakeisha Myers, Solent goalkeeper. Ball fumbles a bit, and it is going to be a free pass to Gloucestershire from Beth Hoyland, who looks to find Laura Donnelly, but it's just fingertips, edges the balls out. Georgia Cutler looking for a goal here, and she manages to score. The gap is now 5 again at 12-17 to the visitors. Gloucestershire building. Some lovely space on the outside of the circle. Oh, and another one, very clinical up top from Gloucestershire in these last few seconds. 13-17 now. Solent coming forward again. Ball finds Chloe Sutter, who manages to extend their lead again to 5. 13-18.
Just 30 seconds left in this quarter here before half-time. Gloss had started to close down the gap coming into the end of this quarter. They had played really well. They had managed to stop the onslaught from Solent, who had been attacking very well, but they no longer seemed to be able to get down the court quite as quickly and as precisely as they were. Having another attempt here, and runs one back here for Gloucestershire as the fans to the right of me cheer. There's 3 seconds left here before half-time. And there goes the collection. It's half-time now. Both teams return to their coaches. Ball's given back to the ref. As you can see, both girls getting water on board. It's been a tough 2 quarters, opening 2 quarters for them. High-tempoed game, both getting up and down the court very quickly. But they're also acknowledging their team captains and coaches, the tactics that they're trying to get the girls to employ to try and get the win in this game. Particularly Becky here for Gloss, she's pulled away Lottie to have a small talk with her, maybe to try and really deal with the attack that has been very proficient for Solent here. It's a one-on-one talk with the rest of the girls talking through the game. More of the Netball girls have just arrived to watch their fellow teammates play in this second half. But Gloss really need to do more of what they were doing in the second half of that quarter in the rest of this game if they want to get anything out of this game. They did manage to defend well towards the end, like I said, and they managed to stop the attacks from Solent. And they managed to attack well with the clinicality, which was poor towards the start of that quarter. You need less of the attempts that hit the rim and more in.
A longer break now at half-time, as Coach Becky really is talking to her side. And another UOG side just leaving plot court as they go to play their game. 5 netball sides for the Uni of Gloucester, which really just displays the talent that the netball club have on show at this uni. Gloucestershire really looked like a much better team in the second quarter than the team that entered the first quarter. I think they'll be hoping to keep up their game, just be slightly more clinical in their shooting. But they've showed some great defending so far.
As we enter the last minute and a half of this half-time break, girls going through the final preparations before the second half. Coach Becky is really running through with every member of the team for what she wants them to do in the second half. Just a minute left here of this half-time break. Both teams getting a good break in here.
still smiles amongst the Gloucestershire team, as the gap is only 4 goals, which they will be looking to close going into the third quarter. Both teams gather now. Gloss and Solent are chanted by both sides as the first centre pass is just about to be taken. Gloss straight away looking fresh going into this third quarter. And straight away it's a goal for Gloucestershire. They've really come out well. 15-18, only a gap of 3 now. Bit of frustration from the Solent wing defence there. She bounces the ball on the floor, ready to give the free pass to Gloss. Gloss building again here, really looking sharp. And it's another net for Gloucestershire. A gap of 2.
They've really come up for this third quarter really well. The tactics of the coach at half-time has really seemed to work. They're once again in the circle here, aiming for the net. And they've got another one back. They reduced their 4-goal lead to just 1 now, just a minute into this second or third quarter, sorry. Solent back with the ball, looking to progress down the court. Just with their goal attack in the final third. They've got an attempt here with the... It's just coming off the rim. The form has changed here. Gloss fully in control here, looking to get another point to pull it back to level. Here with their goal shoot, can they get it back to level? They can. This has been a fantastic start to this third quarter for Gloss here. It's just passed out there by Gloss. It's given back to Solent here. Into space on the left. Turned over back with Gloss now. As they look to lead for the first time in this game. It's unfortunate there, the ball goes out of play, just fumbled there by their goal shoot. Solent have been really poor at the start of this. They haven't managed to work the space that they were in the other quarters so far this game. But they've got a chance here. Going to go back in the lead. They can. It's another goal for Solent. It's disappointing there for Gloucestershire, who had started this quarter really well.
All credit has to go to Gloucestershire so far in the opening minutes of this third quarter. Solent managed to pull one back in the lead by 1, 19-18. But Gloss again now looking to take advantage of a free pass. They managed to do so. Goal shoot. Equalises now, 19 all. Gloss building again. They really have come out a different team. Oh, and just a miss. Failing to put Gloss ahead. Solent building again now, for only the second time in this quarter. They managed to take the lead. Very, very small margins in this quarter. It's 20-19 to Solent. just edging forward again now, but a fumble from Millie De Silva means Gloucester back in possession. Free pass for Abby Cook. Gloucester really doing well to feed the ball into the circle. And they equalise again, 20-20. It really is close here.
10 minutes of the quarter. This could be anyone's at the moment. Ref blows there for footwork. Given back to Gloucester as they work it into the circle. It's an attempt here to put them into the lead. It's off the rim. They're given another attempt here. It's off the rim again. It's unfortunate for Gloucester there. And they're ahead now, just heading into the last 10 minutes of this third quarter. Solent have really struggled with the pressure of Gloucestershire this quarter, who have played really well. They work space here in their circle. Can they pull one back? They can. The centre with Gloss, who've fought really well this game, they are playing a team, as we said, who are leading the table in the Bucks League at the moment. So Gloss have done really well. They're back at just losing the ball there, which is unfortunate for them. But they've really done themselves proud so far this game. Ball's back with Gloss. On notice with Solent, who are in the centre of the court here, progressing well. Ball's dropped. It's a free shot here for Solent as they work the ball into the circle. It's with their goal shoot, who gets it in off the rim to make it 22-21 to Solent here. Gloucester have really done well to make this quarter particularly competitive and keep themselves within the tie. Ball's here in their attacking third. But it's intercepted by Gloucester, but unfortunately Solent have it back here.
A very competitive game this afternoon. Solent look to extend their lead. And they managed to. 2 ahead now for Solent, 23-21. They lead. Gloss looking to build. Looked like the pressure was beginning to get to Solent, but they've managed to pull themselves back. Solent look to build, moving up the court. They managed to feed the ball into the circle. Oh, and it's just off the rim for Solent. Gloss looking to make a break quickly now. Unfortunately, just fumbled. Contact against Solent goalkeeper Lakeisha Mayers. Ball is in now, so now in Solent's possession. a lot of whistle blows. Just really shows how competitive this game is.
Just over 5 minutes left of this quarter here. Solent attacking once again. Another point on board for them. It's unfortunate for Gloucestershire, who did pull the game back. They seem to have been extending their lead. Here is Solent, who had the ball once again. Gloss no longer with the tempo that they did start this quarter with. Maybe it's tiredness for them. Another point for Solent here, making it 25 for them, 21 for Gloss, sorry. It's given away poorly back to Solent here, who worked the ball into free space in the final to the third. The ball bounces out of play, but I believe it will still be Solent's ball. Let's play into the circle with their goal attack. It's given to their wing attack. But it's intercepted well there by Gloss, who looked to spring another attack on Solent, passing the ball quickly here. This game really has ebbed and flowed here, with either team both getting their waves of momentum and getting points back on board. Gloss here with another point, making it 22 for them. It's back with Gloss after a mistake from Solent with their wing attack. He plays it into the final third. They have another attempt here. Another point, just 23 now for Gloss. Once again pulling back the deficit that they did have. Great catch there, and another point on board for Gloss here, who've really shown their class in waves here. It's been a tough game for both teams. Both teams working really hard for the chances that they do get, and there's not much rest at all. It's a chance here for Solent, who go for net. It's off the rim and given back to Solent, who will work another chance here.
Good lead, Amber.
Solent have another chance here, and they do make the net. It's 26 points here for Solent. Just a 2-point lead though, after what was a big lead coming into this quarter. Gloucester played really well in this third quarter. Sorry. The ball went out there off a Gloss body, so it's back with Solent here. They build the play. Well intercepted by the Gloss centre there. It's played out, but it's with Gloss here. Still with Gloss after contact. They have a chance here to get a point back on board, and it has gone in. It's 25 points here for Gloss. A very high scoring match here at Plot Court. Lots of support coming from the supporters just to the right of us. Many members of the other sports teams at this uni have come to watch and support the girls here today. One back by Gloss as they look to go again for another point with just over 1 minute left of this quarter. The ball's worked to the centre and given to the goal shooter, who will have an attempt here. Oh, it's unfortunately off the ring, but she's got the ball back. She'll have another chance here. And it's in. It's back to 26 all. The scores are even once again. Gloss must be really proud of this half. They've really fought well and shown the supporters what they've got. It's another point for Gloucester. They go 27-26 as there's just 30 seconds left of this quarter. It's an incredibly good half here for Gloucester. And the ball's been played out of play to a loud cheer from the Gloucester fans who are watching on in anticipation and hope that Gloucester can win this game. And the ball's knocked out of play, but it's given back to Gloucester here, who will look maybe to get one more point on board just before the break with just 2 seconds to go. Oh, they've got... The klaxon goes there at half time. It's all quiet here. There's an injury here for Southampton, we think, for their goalkeeper, Lakeisha. She did have a knee brace on before the game, so maybe that is the problem here. And she limps away. It's an unfortunate one. There was no intention there from the Gloucester girl, just to coming together.
An unfortunate incident there, as we see Keisha Mayers limp off the court. Silence dropped after a very energetic quarter because of the injury. But wow, what an exciting quarter. Gloucester now lead 27-26. Which, in the beginning of the game, didn't look like it was going to happen. No doubt Gloucester coach Becky will be telling the girls to keep fighting as hard as they have. Lakeisha Mayers just sat down as we wait to see how bad her injury is. Just applying an ice pack to her knee, which, as Lucas said, she did have a brace on in the beginning. Very important chats now between the girls as we go into the final quarter of the game. Laughs again from the Gloucestershire side, as they seem to have really positive morale in their team. The whistle blows now for the girls to get back on court. Fourth and final gathering, and the chance of Gloucester and Solent as we're seconds away from beginning the final quarter of the game. And Gloucester start. Possession back to Solent. Goalkeeper Lakeisha Mayers looks to be okay. She has started this final quarter. Solent building, but Gloucestershire really marking well and making it hard for them to make too much room. Free pass to Gloucestershire.
a really important final quarter here for Gloss, who are in the lead at the moment. They will be looking to win this game after what has been a very impressive performance from them. It's given to their goal attack here, who looks to make a attempt. It's 28 points now for Gloucestershire. They take the lead in this final quarter. After the start Southampton made, they will be disappointed if they don't get anything out of this game, but it really has been a great second half so far from Gloss, who look to have made great changes at half-time. They've really affected the game and allowed them to both move quicker and defend better. The ball's here with their centre as they look to get into that attacking third once again. Unfortunately, there was footwork there, so the ball is back with Solent here, who have a free ball. They are now here in Gloss's defensive third as they look to get a point back. It's a free shot here for Solent, who look to get 27 points. It's off the rim here, unfortunate for them. It's given back to Gloss. It's in the centre. Not quite as keen to attack quite as quickly as they did do before. Maybe that's an attempt to slow the game down, give Solent less chances. But they've got another chance here. And it's in again. They make it 29 points now for Gloss. Really extending this lead. It's 3 points now. But as we've seen, this game can ebb and flow, and there's still plenty of time for Solent to get back. There's 12.5 minutes left of this final quarter. Balls once again with Gloss. Some foul play there, so it's given back to the goalkeeper Lakeisha for Solent. Spread that down the left. Ball's given to the Solent centre. They'll need to do something quickly if they would like to change this around. But it's intercepted well again by Gloss, but they've just taken it off the pitch. Or court, sorry. Gloss defending well here, not giving much space to the Solent girls. It's here with their centre. And it's intercepted, but Solent have got the ball back. And again, but the ball has gone off behind the Gloss net. Solent have it here. Really trying to work this space here. And it's been a great defensive performance so here from the Gloss girls, who are really limiting the time and space that is given to Solent. They really are struggling to get it into their goal shoot and goal attack. It's once again incredibly well intercepted by Gloss, who are here in the centre of the court, working it into the final third. Can they work another chance to make it 30? They can't there, it hits the rim. They do here. It is now 30 points to Gloss, who take a 4-point lead with just over 10 minutes left of this quarter.
Gloss take the biggest lead that they've taken for the entire game. Looking really sharp going forward, really energetic. Clinical, just really have the edge over Solent at the minute, who look fatigued. Solent just failing to deal with the quality. It's now in the circle again for Gloucestershire. Comes back out to Beth Hayward. And it's another one for Gloucestershire. 5-point lead now. They've really turned the game on its head. Abby Cook will take a free pass. It's in the circle again for Gloucestershire. 6-point lead, wow. Just 9 minutes left, with Gloucestershire leading 32-26 against Southampton Solent. Gloss building again. Solent have really failed to gain possession this quarter. Oh, great shot just off the rim. Advantage pass for Solent. As they look to feed the ball into the circle, which they managed to do so. And they managed to go on back. A great shot from Solent. 32-27. A long pass there from Gloucestershire that was intercepted by Solent. Very well intercepted. Millie De Silva now wing attack, looking to find her goal shoot. It's a great shot just off the rim again for Solent. And they get one more back, 32-28. The gap now with a 4-point margin. Solent goal attack doing well there. But it's a free pass for the Gloucestershire goalkeeper. Looking to build now. Beth Hayward to Abby Cook. Free pass for Abby Cook. Gloss really doing well to find this. A great shot. There's a great atmosphere at Plot Court today. Cheers from the crowd in support of their team taking a 5-point advantage. Free pass for Solent. Millie De Silva calling for the ball there. Working well, just looking for those players in space to get as close as they can. Just goes over the net as they try again. And they get another one back. 33-29 to the home side.
Gloss looking good here for the win today. They've really played well in this second half, managed to reduce the deficit that Solent did have. But it's given back to Gloss here with just over 5 minutes left of this final quarter. 4 points in the lead with 33 points and 29 to Solent. Solent not really looking likely like the band to make up that 4-point difference. A collision there in the Gloss attacking third. Again, not much intention either way. Ball is with Solent as they look to get into their attacking third. Trying to work the ball to their goal attacking goal shoot. They've got a chance here to get a point back. It's off the rim, another chance for them. And it's in. The point was not awarded there. Oh no, yes it was. But the ball's with Gloucester, just controlling it here. keeping hold of the ball, trying not to give it back to Solent here. But unfortunately the ball's just gone out of place, so it's back with Lakeisha for Solent. Solent working it quickly here, trying to work space. But still, Gloucester put in this really good defensive performance, which has really limited what Solent have managed to put out. The marking of Gloucester has been excellent this half. No space for the Solent goal attack and goal shoot. The ball's worked brilliantly into the Gloucester goal shoot, who has another attempt off the rim of the net and is played out of play. Ball is back with the centre for Gloss, who looks to work it into the circle. It's another attempt for Gloss, who extend their lead. It's 34 points now, and they look good for the win here, Gloss. It's a brilliant performance from them, and particular praise has to go to the coach, who's really changed the game around with that half-time team talk. Another chance here for Gloss, who make it 35. 6 points lead now, with just over 2.5 minutes left of this final quarter. It's unlikely that Solent will get the win here, but they're still trying hard to get points on board to at least make it competitive in this final moments of the game. They have a chance here, and it's just off the rim. It's unfortunate for Solent, who haven't played badly but have suffered because of the sheer class of Gloucestershire in this second half. The limited amount of subs for Solent has maybe inhibited them this game as well. Gloss do have 2 options, whereas Solent only have the 1. So fitness levels may have faded, as we've seen in this second half. But Solent have a chance here. Ball with their goal shoot, who manages to net one to make it then onto 30. With just over 1.5 minutes left, Solent have the ball. But as we've mentioned, every Gloss player is marking one of the Solent players, making it incredibly tough for them to do anything in this final minute. Cries from the Gloss team to the girls to keep on going. With just moments left. We're into the last minute here. It's off the rim for Solent. They couldn't quite get a point there, but it's worked out wide. They're trying to keep hold of the ball just to close out this game. I'm sure the girls will be delighted with this victory. They've got another attempt. It's a poor one. It goes straight over the net there. So the ball is back with Lakeisha for Solent as they build their last attack of the game. So up with their goal attack, who will look to play it into their goal shoot. Back to the goal attack, who makes it 31 for Solent here. Two subs going on here with the clock stopped just for 12 seconds left. Just to close out this game. Both sides have played well, but Gloss look to have come out the victors. And there goes the final klaxon. It's a victory for Gloss. The members of the sports teams to the right cheering as the teams shake hands at the end of the game. Both teams have done themselves proud. Gloss came out on top with a particularly great second half performance, closing down, marking Solent incredibly well and attacking precisely with their efforts. Still chance coming from the Solent team. They're still happy. Not too demoralised after that defeat. I'm sure they'll go back to Southampton not being too glum.
What a performance from Gloucestershire to be able to turn the game around. Big hugs from Coach Becky with her side. Loads of fist pumps, loads of smiles. So Sophie, just so close in this game. How are you feeling?
Gutted, frustrated. I think everyone was fighting, but it was just tough. You know, we had 7 players, so in the second half we tired. We were leading the whole of the first half, and had we had more players, I think fresh legs on the court would have helped. But you know, at the end of the day, it wasn't our day today, and it was close. So we've just got to take it and learn from it, really.
And as you said, a really close game. Gloss obviously had their 2 substitutes that they could make. Do you think that made a massive difference?
Not massive difference. I'm not going to take it away from them. They were a great team, but it did, for us, it did make a difference because we were so tired by the 3rd and 4th quarters that, you know, we tired, and we've only lost one other game this season, so it's just frustrating for us, really.
Yeah, a shame for you. What's the team morale like?
I won't lie, it's a bit low at the minute because we could have won the league today if we won. We're now relying on Uni of Southampton to lose one of their next 2 games to see if we can win on goal difference. So it's just a bit frustrating, but hopefully things can still go our way. But yeah.
And a great performance from yourself. What do you take away from your individual game today?
I played okay. I think for me, I just need to focus on getting forward more in the last few quarters and not letting it get the better of me when we're under pressure, because that's the most pressure we've been under all season, and I think it showed.
And your team played great for the first quarter and the second quarter. 3rd and 4th were so close between the 2 sides. Do you think it was just mainly fatigue was the main reason why you came out?
Yeah, I think so. Like as I said, if we'd have subs, I think it would have been completely different because we could have brought on fresh legs in the second half, which I think was what they had as their advantage. But it still was a great game. So as I said, you can't just put it down to that. You know, it was sloppy errors from us as well.
And like you said, now you're looking for a Southampton loss. How do you feel now about the remainder of the season?
So this was our last league game, but we're in the quarter-finals of the Cup in a couple of weeks. But we obviously really wanted to win the league, so their last game is the 18th of Feb. So we're just hoping that maybe they slip up somewhere and we can still win the league, because I do think as a squad we deserve it so much. So it's just really frustrating that we could have thrown it away today.
I mean, well, fingers crossed. You really had some quality on show. Good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.